Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sanghamitra, welcoming you guys with all my heart one more time. So guys, today I'm going to share with you one of my interview experiences that I've had with Coforge. Coforge was earlier called NIIT and they have renamed it to Coforge, and it's a pretty big company. And I'm going to share with you guys my interview experience, my interview rounds I've had with them, and I've actually cracked that company, so I'm going to tell you my experience with them. So don't forget to watch till the end because you're going to get a really good insight, right? So Coforge typically conducts 3 rounds of interview. The first round is the technical round. It's general technical. The second is the other technical round, but it's the project manager or the team lead who takes your technical round, and the third round is the HR round, and that's all. And you'll have to give an assessment, like an online assessment kind of thing for them, which will be your first round. So these are the 4 rounds which Coforge typically schedules. So the first round, which was the online assessment round, they'll just ask you around 20 automation questions and 20 functional questions. So not very difficult, like it'll be on TestNG, or it'll be web-based, API-based automation, and functional level test cases, like how do you handle bugs, or it is not that straightforward, but you can do that. It's not that difficult. No coding questions, it's just multiple choice questions based on Selenium. Automation, not Selenium, automation, which covers API as well, and functional, right? So after that, there was one general technical round 1 where I was not asked to code anything, but I was asked questions on Selenium Java only. So in terms of Selenium, I was asked about select classes, actions, what are the methods inside select class, like value, what's the difference of select by value, select by index, select by visible text. So tell us the difference between them. I was asked about window handle. What is the return type of window handles? Why do we store it in a set? And how do you iterate? Get window handles method. So you can either use iterator, you can use list to store. So there are various ways you can answer that particular question. In terms of TestNG, I was asked questions on what are the keywords in which is used generally in TestNG. I was also asked questions on Java, like not coding. I was not asked to code anything, but I was asked questions like overloading and overriding. What's the basic difference between them? What is the use of extends keyword? What is abstraction and inheritance? What is the advantages of abstraction, disadvantages, and same for inheritance? So a lot of deep-rooted conceptual questions and their implementation in terms of framework was asked. So that was my technical round 1, and then the technical round 2 was typically with the hiring manager. For the project, I think they were trying to migrate from on-premise application to cloud AWS. So they wanted someone with AWS-based experience and also web-based experience, because the motto was, they wanted to automate from the beginning. So also I think they had some Linux, Unix box integration. So I was asked some Linux, Unix commands, like what's a VI editor, how do you move a file, how do you create a directory. Simple Linux commands were asked. I was asked a question like, you have a date, in a web page where you have a date. So how do you validate it's in DDMMYY format, right? So that was one of the questions that was asked. So there's various ways to do it. You can use simple date formatter, or you can validate, it shouldn't be less than 30 greater, the first field, and things like that. So there are various ways to do that. I was also asked on a bit of AWS understanding. What do you understand about the architecture of AWS? And because they were migrating, so they want to understand the kind of knowledge I have had. API based questions were asked, path parameter, query parameter, what is authentication, authorization, tell me some of the 5x codes, error codes. So those were the technical questions that were asked. It was also kind of interaction. It was just half an hour of technical and then 15 minutes of what's the project about, what's the expectation. So it was very interactive and I kind of loved it. And the fourth round was the HR round, wherein there was a salary discussion happened, you're expected, and all those. They kind of delayed the process a little bit, I would say, to release the final offer. I think they were working on the numbers or some sort of logistics, which took them a lot of time to actually release the final offer. But I'm not sure. Maybe it was just for me. The final offer took a lot of time. May not be for everyone else, but overall the process of interview was very insightful and very amazing. Things were very quick until the last. I mean, it was just the last round that took a little bit of time. Otherwise, it was really good experience. There are a lot of openings in Coforge, guys. If you're really interested, you can definitely give it a shot. The kind of questions asked is not that tough. I don't think they have expectations of DSL Go. Depends on project. I believe the project they were hiring me for didn't have such sort of requirement. But it's always good to be well prepared with tools and technologies, specifically in terms of QA and things moving to automation. It gets really important that we know the tools and at least we know what we write in the resume, right? That's really important. So yeah, that's pretty much I had for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I thought I'll share this quick video on my interview experience and the kind of rounds I had. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and thanks for supporting. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, take care, stay safe and shine bright.